Okay, hi guys, today we're going to work with rhubarb. We're going to harvest it, and it's basically a plant, consists of lister and a stem, lister leaf. Okay, so some people do some stuff with leaves, but I don't know what to do with them, and they don't have much space in the freezer or at all in the house, so I'm just going to keep the stems that are green and red, and later I'm going to peel them off before cooking. So usually you harvest rhubarb in early summer before it blooms, but this rhubarb for some reason is very late and it doesn't bloom at all, and it's already end of July, actually yeah, the last day of July. So we decided to harvest it now and to see if it will be workable or not. Like, I picked up some rhubarb maybe a month ago from some kind of neighbors or like people living nearby, and they have like huge leaves, like stems like this. They were just like small at that place, but here it's one of the largest. That's why I think this one will be still juicy and nice. So what can you do with it? You can make a lot of pies, and you can make crumb. It's some kind of something, I don't know even how to describe the consistency. Imagine what can you imagine? Something like a jam, but it's not that sweet and it's not that thick. So that will be crumb. It's really nice feeling for the pies because it has very unique sour flavor. So we'll see. So pick the stems, and now we have to get rid of the leaves. So I don't use them, so I'm going to throw them away, but not in the real garbage tray. They'll take too much space and there's no reason. We have like a little compost corner in the yard where we keep all of our stuff here. Ta-da! So leaves and stuff. So we're not really using compost, but it's a nice place because it's good for the nature, good for some small animals that come sometimes and they may eat, good for insects. So, and we don't burn it, don't take extra waste space outside. So this is it. Next step is to peeling rhubarb stems. And now will be the longest part, peeling the rhubarb stems. So you can do it by hand like this, but it will take you a very long time and it's not always easy to find the way. So just take a small knife and do a little cut, and after just peel. It will be much easier. And don't worry if you'll see, like here the skin is very thin, here is thicker. It's okay. Even if you cut a piece of stem, it's still fine. Like here, I'm just peeling and a little bit more. It doesn't matter. So you'll just keep the sweetest or the juiciest parts of the stem. So don't be afraid to peel a lot. Okay, you don't really have to peel half of it, but sometimes it depends on the stem. Okay, this one is ready. Let's take maybe this one. Ooh. So when you want to peel especially big stems, they have like a very hollow, one side is very hollow, it's not very easy to clean. So I suggest you take a knife. So take a knife, you make a cut almost as deep as here the trench is, and you just pull. Ta-da! And I can still see that here it's still a little bit dirty. Okay, not dirty, but it hasn't peeled. So I just scratch it with my knife. Ta-da! So now we can go to another side, and again, it's much faster and easier if you use the knife. So again, the skin in some parts will be thinner, in some parts thicker. It doesn't matter. Just remember, more you peel, more fresh, let's say juicy part you will get. But can see this rhubarb I harvested a little bit late, so it's getting already dry here inside. So this part is really bad for us because it doesn't give us any flavor, it just ruins also the texture. So I suggest you cut it. And yeah, basically a big part of the stem is not good, but it is what it is when you harvest it late. Still, there's quite a lot of juice. So if to compare, like this part, look how thick is it, and this how thin, because all of this part I had to peel off. Completely forgot to show you how I made actually the jam, but I'm going to tell you. So first of all, you chop the rhubarb in small pieces. After you mix it with sugar, I had 1.7 kilograms of rhubarb and I added 350 grams of sugar, and just let it be in the fridge for like 8 to 12 hours. After, you need to separate the vegetable from the syrup. So, and you have to boil syrup for 5 to 7 minutes. And after you mix them together, the fruit and the syrup, and you boil for another 7 minutes. And you put hot jam into the sterilized jars. And after that, you have to flip them over like this and cover with some warm blankets or towels, whatever you have. And you can see that there is like a suction of the air. It means there is no leakage in the box. I don't have anything. It means they sealed pretty well. And we're flipping it, and it takes some time for rhubarb to fall. Look, bam. So it's not falling down. It means it was really well sealed and vacuumed. I'm still holding it, still holding. Hello, Minnie. Okay, there is no light there. And it's not falling. It means it's really well sealed. And also because I used only a little bit of sugar, so while you're boiling, you have to add nattrium benzoate. So according to the instructions, 0.5 gram per kilogram of your food. So for this 4 half-liter jars, I used only 1.5 gram. So it's perfect for me. And I already tried the jam, the leftovers. It's not too sweet, and it's perfect. Actually, I would love to add less sugar, but it's almost perfect. Thanks for watching the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and don't forget to subscribe and leave the comments below. Thank you. Have a good day.